Did you know that abundance, wealth, and prosperity is actually your birthright? And I get it. You may be saying like, well, if it's my birthright, why is it so hard for me to obtain more abundance, more wealth, and more prosperity in my life? You see, it doesn't matter if you're in a financial roller coaster or, just barely getting by, making just enough just to live somewhat comfortably, maybe having a little bit more. The thing is, more is possible for you. You deserve to have so much more. You deserve to have all the things that you would like. But the unfortunate truth is so many are really challenged from really stepping into their birthright, from creating a life full of abundance, prosperity, and wealth. Now, in today's video, I want to share with you a powerful light language transmission to really help you activate that abundance within so you can align yourself with the energy of wealth, abundance, and prosperity, so you can start calling forth whatever it is that you desire. And most of all, really embracing your birthright. So stay tuned. Hello there, beautiful soul. I'm Kay Sanders, transformational coach and divine messenger, here to help awakening souls to really awaken to their power within so they can step into their power and create more success, more abundance, and freedom in their life, all will make a bigger impact in the world. Now, if you're new to my channel and you are on your spiritual awakening journey and you are feeling a little lost and overwhelmed with everything that you're experiencing, I want to invite you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release new content, because that's really what I focus on my channel. It's about the spiritual awakening journey and all that comes with it. And I also share channel messages, light language, healing, and activation, anything to really assist you on your spiritual awakening journey. So be sure to subscribe. Now, when it comes to abundance, wealth, and prosperity, you may have tried many different things. Maybe you've even heard of the law of attraction. Maybe you even have tried to really implement the law of attraction because you've heard other people talk about it and it makes sense to you mentally. It makes sense that you've got to raise your vibration, but then still, no matter how much you've tried or what you did, it still simply didn't really work for you. Now, I don't want you to get frustrated because the law of attraction really does work, but it is about raising your frequency to the level of abundance, of prosperity, of success, of wealth, of whatever it is that you desire. You have to raise your frequency. However, there's so many different things that are really holding us back, that is really blocking our ability to really manifest the things that we want, especially as it relates to money and prosperity and also wealth. So in this video, I was guided to share this powerful light language with you so we can really clear out whatever needs to be cleared out and also activate that part within you to align yourself to the energy of wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Because you should never be stuck in this financial roller coaster where 1 month you just barely get by, then the next month you have more money, but then you have money coming in and then something happens where the money that you just got in is already out because maybe your car breaks down or your AC breaks down or you have this massive bill coming in. It doesn't matter, but you shouldn't have to be in this financial roller coaster or even this financial hardship of just barely getting by, because like I said, it is your birthright to be abundant, to have all the money that you want, but not just money, but just abundance in all areas of your life. And when we start raising your frequency, when you start raising your frequency to the energy of, or the frequency of abundance, wealth, and prosperity, then doors open. And you don't have to work extra hard to just make it happen, but then opportunities just present themselves. You are in the flow of allowing. So that's really what we want to do here, is we want to get into the flow of allowing. But I just want to touch on real quick about the blocks that to money and wealth and abundance, because if you're not experiencing your birthright, if you're not experiencing the financial abundance, the wealth, the success, the prosperity that you would like to experience, that is not because you're not good enough or you're not capable or you're not deserving. It has nothing to do with it. It has something to do with what's going on within you. And that's usually some beliefs that you might have around money, your relationship in general as it relates to money, your habits around it, also how deserving you feel. Because no one outside of you determines how deserving you are, how worthy you are of making more money. It all comes from within. And that's why as we're clearing out those limiting beliefs, the blocks to allowing more money to flow in, you will then realize, or you will then notice that things just get easier. You start having more financial windfalls and things are just no longer as hard as they have been. But it's all an internal process. You want to then really look at what's going on within you. So that really applies to beliefs, doubts, fears, your experience as you're growing up, and even, as you're older, your experience around money and prosperity and wealth. What did you learn growing up? All of those different things there, it's the old programming that is so deeply ingrained within you that needs to be released, needs to be reprogrammed. But then also, there may also be some past life things as well, past life ties, where maybe in a past life you had a really bad experience as it relates to money or wealth or prosperity, or even you were very wealthy and successful and abundant, but there was still something negative going on around it that caused you to make a decision. Your soul made a decision to not be abundant again, or maybe there were some life lessons that you need to learn that you didn't learn in a previous life. So as I work with a lot of my clients on clearing past life issues, a lot of times stuff comes up as it relates to money, abundance, prosperity, success, and really stepping into their power. So it's also quite possible that you have past life, like karmic cords, karmic life lessons you need to learn, soul contracts that are actually keeping you in this lifetime from really embracing your birthright. Now, in this light language, I really want to focus on those things as well, to really clear out whatever needs to be cleared out, to clear any energetic blocks, also cut some ties to those past lives that may be affecting you. So for this light language, you don't need to necessarily know what blocks you are experiencing or what blocks are really holding you back. Now, if you have an idea, it's great. You may want to then put your attention on those blocks that maybe you're aware of. So whether it is that you don't feel like you're good enough, or you don't feel like you're deserving or worthy, or maybe you've had some experience as a child growing up that you really want to release. So whether you are aware of what's going on or not, this light language is still going to clear whatever now is ready to be cleared and released. But then I want to invite you, you can always re-listen to this light language as you're becoming more aware of what might be holding you back, what may be getting in your way as it relates to really stepping into your birthright of creating or allowing more abundance, prosperity, and wealth. So you can always come back. So make sure you save this video into your watch later list so you can get back to it later. But now for this light language, if you could just take a deep breath in, if you can just put both feet on the ground. We really want to be grounded in this moment right now. And just take a deep breath in and breathe in light and love. And then breathe out any tension, anything that doesn't need to be here. And let's just take another deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, just close your eyes, drop into your heart, and just become centered. And we just want to now just really get grounded in the moment. Allow yourself, imagine having roots coming out from your feet, going deep into the ground. Deep, deep, deep into the ground, into the core of Mother Earth. Really anchor yourself into that. Feel yourself heavy on the chair or the surface that you're sitting on, or even lying on, and just feel yourself really grounded, present in the moment. And I want to invite you to set the intention to be open to this healing, to allow this healing energy, this activation, this light language transmission to do whatever it's intended to do, because it is to your highest and greatest good. Now just as you keep breathing, just focus on your heart center. And I'm going to call forth 100,000 angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, and beings of the light that can best support us now in this healing and activation. Please step forward, uplift us, and connect with us now. And please assist us in clearing any energetic blocks to abundance. Release any blocks around money, wealth, and prosperity. Clear any old programming that is keeping us in lack energy, and release the energy of lack and limitation at the core of our being. Please cut any cords to any past lives that are affecting us today. And also clear any karmic vows and ancestral ties to poverty, hard work, and sacrifice. And we ask to be activated within, to activate abundance, prosperity, and wealth within our heart, and to infuse our heart with light codes of wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Kur'allen shturushtaista kara'atahi lukuraha'aista kara'ashte ete ihitu uru'utu na'aka'ata el-et urush talaka'iti itu uru'utu ka'ana ate el-et ura'ahate lukuru'uta ana atala karaha'atishtu uraha'atane etu hu'uta hu'uku'u ka'al ashtar atina ta'ate tu uru'ushta ani kura'ata akara'at ushta aha nu utu uru'uha aha na atala ata uru'ushta ahi itu ka'ate eti ku ura'ahate tu ushta ana al etu urha'ate tu ku ushta an etu ura ha'al eshta hi tu kudu urlakata ati kuru'ta an eti iti uga ata'a nu utu uda adale etu urakata ati tu rushta an nu uru ushta al-ehe tu uru uka ahate ene ete itu uru utu na atalakata ishta utu ka ate iti itu uru ata al-ehe huu ha ene etu urushta hina atu urushta ati itu urha ate na kata aha nu ushti illa ale na ruwa ka ah ishta ade ehi ku utu na ana yistur u an al-ishta akti iku ut a nast ushti na atal ku utu ha en nurhate ekit ustan ne eti nu utu ale na kata utu uru ushti itu ru utu urakrate hu stana itala akutu hu rana nu uru kratashta ne tu uru utale tu urate kidati tu urahata Hushtana isturunal eta rahata itu tuna kata ate ete itu urushta ata. Nu urana astaila kata atikru kaan ata. Nu uta le eshta atikrata ane ete. Nushtana le stu uruata itu ruulu ktana atitu rahati iti. Suranakti uktashtinakta Nukdu aste uturo atlekde ukudashtal enuate ishta atina karakda a tu uru ushta ana ati tu uru utu nu utu uta ane eti karakde ishta atina karati itu uru uta ana a lu uru aina stayata kutu uma ane ishta likru akata kuana ha nushta kitu nukruashta ne ehele aishtu unata atiota tu uru alla idu kruata nushan ishtuakade kurutu al nugrati idu raista ane Nushtanasta ihikru uhu amakta ihitu urutu nata nutukutu utale na isturuana itakrakara tu urashtana sta ihitu uru ulukuru uta na ate eti itu urushta anhati nutu uru utu utu nata ati iti kata tito luru ati nati aishtu Nurana ahala isturata. Now just take a deep breath in and allow yourself to anchor in that energy. And I just want to invite you to stay there for a moment. Imagine white light all around you, filling you up from within and from without, surrounding you, caressing you like a nice, soft, comfortable blanket, wrapping itself around you, making yourself feel safe, protected, and comfortable, and secure to allow this to unfold. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Now, this was quite a beautiful transmission. Now, the angels of abundance actually step forward, and I just want to mention that the abundance angels actually had me share a message recently. There's a video in the link below, so you can check that out, where the abundance angels shared about how to live an abundant life, how to live that prosperous life. And they really went into a little detail also about the misconceptions many have and what it really takes to be abundant. So I do want to invite you to check that out. But now, since this is, kind of like part of a series of, talking about abundance and helping you really release the tension or blocks that you may have around money. Now, the abundance angels all step forward for this light language transmission. Now, I did see a lot of shadows kind of being removed from our being, which is really those past lives, those ties, those blocks that were now ready to be released. So I could see a lot being released. But then also they actually placed a pot of gold within our heart, but then they also lowered down the wealth consciousness through our crown, and I could feel my head really pulsating. So I don't know if you noticed it too. If you did, please do me a favor and leave a comment below. Let me know what you experienced during this light language. But they did really bring down the wealth consciousness into our being from the crown down and anchoring within our heart. So it was really a beautiful light language transmission, which hopefully also assisted you in releasing a lot of that tension and the blocks that were now really ready to be released. And I also hope that you now feel a little bit more secure, and that's why they also want you to, at the end, really put this blanket of white light around you. So this cloak that it's safe to ask for more. It's safe to have more wealth and abundance, because with wealth and abundance, prosperity, more success, anything that is more than what you have right now, there comes the bad consequences too, because maybe your life will change and so many different things, which also can be a block. The fear of the unknown can also hold you back from really expanding into that. So this cloak that they had you place around you was really that protective cloak to allow yourself to, embrace this now, to really move forward, allow yourself to create more wealth in your life. And it's really not about the wealth, or it's just about being abundant. Right? It's about being abundant, where you don't have to worry about, how to pay your bills or where the money is going to come from and those kind of things. That's what we don't want, because it is your birthright to live life and enjoy it without having to worry about money and all these different things. But I do also feel guided to share some action steps with you, because now that we cleared the energy, now you also want to take some actions to move forward. So the first thing I want to invite you to do is explore your relationship to money and with money. Now, and also your habits, your beliefs around money. So really tune in and uncover as much as you can about your experience with money. Now, would you label it as a really prosperous relationship, that is a really supporting relationship where money really supports you, or do you feel more like you're stuck in a really horrible marriage, right, where money just simply doesn't support you? Now, you really want to get clear. Like, the more you can uncover how you feel about money, your experience, your beliefs, your doubts, anything like that, even what you picked up on from, society, your family, and anything as it relates to money, even bad experience you had about money. Now, the more you can uncover, the better it is, because with awareness comes the power of choice. When you're aware, you can then do something about it. You can then come back to this video and re-listen as you're focusing, as you're putting your attention onto whatever you have come up with. And ideally, you want to do it writing the stuff down, not just thinking about it, because when you think about it, often you forget half the stuff that you thought about. You really want to write the stuff down so you can then put your attention on it. Also, uncover your fears that you might have around having more. I just mentioned the fear of the unknown, because when you live that abundant life that you would really like, and also maybe think about, what does abundance really mean to you? And then there are consequences, the good and the bad. You may say, yes, I want to make a whole lot more money. Maybe you even want to become a millionaire. Whatever it is, it's not really about the amount you want to make. It's about the way of being. Just want to point that out. It's not about the amount of what you have. It's really about you just feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling supported in all ways. But uncover your fears about what will that mean? How will your life change once you have what you don't have right now, what you would like? And really uncover that. And then once you have that list of things that you know that are kind of slowing you down or holding you back, then I want to invite you, come back to this video. Focus on whatever you have written down. Really put your attention on, and then re-listen to this activation. It's really powerful. So it will then clear the next layers and the next and the next. That's what I mentioned. You know, be sure to save this into your watch later list so you can get back to it whenever you feel that, okay, now you have something that you want to release, you can then release it. And then also, once you've done some healing and releasing, and then also, and even before that, once you've gained clarity of what is going on right now, like I said, with awareness comes the power of choice, because then you can choose a different story, a new story. Then I want to invite you, write down a new and empowering story about money, abundance, wealth, success, whatever it is that you want. Write a new empowering story and then read that every single day. And you may even go in as much detail as you can. But then the point is, you don't just want to write it and then put it aside or leave it on your computer and forget about it. You want to keep it in your mind. You want to review it daily so you can stay connected to your new story, and then feel it, envision it, really pretend it's happening right now. Really close your eyes and then visualize it. Feel it and bring it into the now. Because whatever it is that you want is not created by doing more outside of yourself. It starts within. It starts within. So by you visualizing what it is that you want, really feeling it and stepping into it and bringing it in, embodying it, that's how you then create a new reality. Now, of course, it's not going to happen overnight, but it will then start to align to what you're feeling within, what you're sending out. But I do want to invite you, check out that video that I mentioned about where I shared a message from the Abundance Angels about how to live an abundant life. It may make more sense of why it's really starting from within rather than from without. Now, I also just want to invite you to subscribe to my channel, because I will be releasing another video about how you can release your own blocks to money, to abundance, and also some other topics around money and abundance. So I want to invite you, if that's one of the topics that you've been really challenged with in your life and you would like some more guidance, be sure to subscribe, because I do have a couple more videos planned that are going to be in the series of money and abundance and healing and releasing whatever is really holding you back from embracing and stepping into your birthright of allowing yourself to be as abundant as you would like to be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, like I said, be sure to check out this other video from the Abundance Angels. It's really going to be an eye-opener for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to also like it. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.